from my kitchen, naturally. And actually, I believe today is episode 22. Last week, I was not able to do an episode. We were really on the road and it just wasn't functional place. And here I am today on the side of a mountain rock formation. It's such an amazing place here. So it's not exactly nutrition that comes directly from your kitchen, what I'm going to share with you today. So yes, my name is Lori. I'm your nutritional empowerment coach. And I'm on holidays. If you've been following on this Facebook group, you've seen that I've been posting some tips for traveling to achieve your cancer-free status, how you can still do the best with the nutrition that's available to you. Now, of course, it depends where you go. It's going to fluctuate. Greece has been very amazing with the meat-free options, which is definitely a protocol that I recommend for achieving your cancer-free status, to eliminate meat, especially processed meats. If you're taking a step, if meat is currently in your diet and you're taking a step towards removing meat from your diet, absolutely think first about processed meats, because everything that we do in a step-by-step process is really the best way to getting to achieve our results. And when I first started to take meat out of my diet, that was kind of what I did, and I gave myself actually a year to do it. Now, if you're really working on achieving your cancer-free status, we're going to need to move a little bit faster because we have a time-sensitive situation that we're dealing with. However, it's obviously up to you. But yes, as I digress, the information I wanted to share to you, it comes about in a roundabout way. And definitely, when we're on holidays, eating nutritionally can be challenging. So we always want to look for the best things that are available to us. So as I mentioned, I've been sharing some different things with you recently on the Facebook group, so you might have been seeing that. So I work specifically with the wisdom of traditional Chinese medicine through a whole food plant-based approach. And when I started adopting this in my life, it absolutely changed my life around completely. And it has the ability to help you and to get you to your cancer-free status as well. I will be returning back to my office next week, so it will be back to a quote-unquote normal schedule in terms of booking your call with me. In the meantime, you're absolutely welcome to send me a direct message, a DM on Facebook, and we can still set up our clarity call. But before I go more into that, what I wanted to really share with you today is so as I mentioned, I specifically work with the nutritional wisdom that comes from traditional Chinese medicine. There's a tongue twister for you. But when we are really working towards achieving our health and achieving that cancer-free status, there's many factors that come into play. And that's the beauty of traditional Chinese medicine. It's not only taking one pill that's going to solve the problem, but it is really taking lifestyle approaches on many different levels that are going to affect you for the betterment of your health. And one of the protocols that is absolutely a sound piece for cancer patients is getting out in nature, and if possible, hiking, and if possible, in a mountainous area. Mountains, rocks, these beautiful rocks that I'm surrounded by right now, but mountains anywhere on this planet, it doesn't need to be specifically here, hold a beautiful healing energy. These rocks are made up of minerals that the earth has had for thousands of years within them. And this energy, when you're in this space, you can feel it, and it helps to neutralize free radicals in your body, which is contributing to cancer. We want to always do these kinds of little steps and tips as much as possible. So even when we're on holidays, we can think about where am I going? What am I going to be doing? How are these things going to be supporting and serving me? And this is part of working towards your cancer-free status, 100%. So it's not like you might have come into this group thinking you're going to learn nutrition from me, and it's absolutely part of it, because without the sound nutrition, your body doesn't have the energy to heal internally or to get that energy you need to be able to hike, right? Or to be able to get out here. So, of course, and that's another reality, when your body is healing and dealing with different issues, we don't always have the energy to be going out in nature. Of course, absolutely. So we need to take baby steps and see where we're at. It can be just putting your feet on the grass in a park, because that is also beautiful. Hugging a tree, sitting next to a tree, taking step-by-step approach to moving towards that cancer-free status is going to get you there. And all these little things that I share with you help to nurture the healing really internally. And if you have the opportunity, maybe it's near where you live, or if you're planning a holiday trip with your friends or your family, or a solo trip as well, if you can have the opportunity to get near a mountain, hiking near trees, near fresh water, these kinds of things are nourishing for your soul, which is absolutely necessary to have a healthy, happy, cancer-free body. So today's short little episode of Tasty Tuesday is not your typical one. As I said, I'm coming to you here from the top of well, not the top, but we're doing a hike. We're about in the middle of our hike. I'm not sure which way we're going now. I can't really see because there's a reflection for all the things that you can see around here. But it's really a gorgeous area. I will take some pictures also and post them so you can see the beauty of this space. And one interesting thing is, if you've seen some of the lives that I did recently, we were in a different area. Sorry, my mouth is dry here. We were in the south, not in the south, we were south of where we are now, and it was close to the ocean, or to the Mediterranean Sea. And where we were camping specifically had huge olive trees, so it was like an olive grove area. And when I put my bare feet onto the earth, I really felt this beautiful, nurturing energy that kind of just felt like a soft, warm, comforting blanket around us. And I feel that was the olive trees that were providing that for us. And it was like the roots that I could feel without even physically touching the roots on my feet, but that energy that was provided in this whole space. It was really a beautiful, soothing, warm feeling, but not warm in terms of it was hot out anyway, so it didn't contribute to that. Actually, the trees helped to cool us off. And now when we got to this place where we have these beautiful, fascinating rock formations that are just breathtaking, really. And I put my bare feet on the ground in our campsite here, and I said, wow, it feels really different. The energy here is I feel the solidness of the rocks when I put my feet on the earth. And actually that's something that you can do too. Have a little try. Also, if you're viewing this, type in #live if you're viewing this live, please. And if you're viewing this on a replay, you can also just type in #replay. Let me know your name and where you're viewing from. Also, have you ever been to Greece? Do you like to travel? Is this something you like to do? And where have you been? It's my first time. I absolutely love it. Definitely interested in coming back here. I think it's probably one of my favorite places for options for eating local cuisine and eating in restaurants. I generally shy away from restaurants because I feel like they don't have a lot of good healthy options, and usually they're very meat heavy, but here they have a lot of good fresh stuff that there's still cheeses in there, and sometimes eggs, but mostly dairy would be the only thing that is not exactly in the protocol for achieving your cancer-free status. But like I say, we have to choose what options are available for us and choose the best thing. So I digress again, but this is a beautiful place. Definitely let me know where you're from. Have you ever been here? And, even let me know, like, what's on your travel list? Where do you want to go? Because when we have these kinds of dreams and aspirations, it helps us to get the motivation to get our butts in gear to do the things that we want to do. And as I mentioned last week, it was my 40th birthday. Life is short. We have to be enjoying the best that we can and doing the things that we can and taking the steps to get there. So when I say enjoying, it's not necessarily eating dessert every day, although I have been indulging in dessert sometimes here. But I realize that that's my holiday treat, and I do have it once in a while. When I get back to my routine, which I also had about a live video I did the other day as well, the routine that helps us as well to be healthy, all these little bits and pieces. So yeah, we can take a holiday, but do our best to plan that we make sure it's not causing us extra stress, and that we still have some nutrition, have some nature available to us, because this is healing and this is what we need. Just getting out of our house and going on a holiday doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be good for our soul. So we want to make sure that that is something that we think about when we plan that holiday as well. One more reminder before I let you go today is I have still till the end of July, there's 40% off on all my sessions. So my 60-minute session is regular $247 per hour. And if you take this opportunity, you get 40% off, which means you save $100 for yourself. And you can also book in for 4 sessions. 4 sessions means that you save yourself $400. That's an amazing, amazing, amazing savings. And one extra little treat, because I'm so generous, and I was so excited to be turning 40 and to share this with you. That's why it's the 40% off. You also get a distant bonus Reiki healing session that I will give for you if you sign up with the 4 sessions. Now, in order to get that deal, you're going to have to book your clarity call in the month of July. We have a clarity call, and then you would pay for whatever session package. If you want just 1 session, that's fine. Or if you feel like you would like to go with the 4 sessions, paying for them in July gets you the 40% off, and then we can do the session still coming up in August, because I realize that we're getting close to the end of the month already as well. And yeah, so it's not always possible to get everything done, but definitely we need to get that clarity call in so we can talk and see if we're the right match for each other. So on that note, I'm going to let you go. Thank you so much for taking the time to view this video. I wish you all the best. Definitely reach out to me if you have any questions. Feel free to post on this group, because the more that we share our stories and our what we're going through, it helps other people as well. So I'd love to hear from you. Take care for now, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.